All hail Hypnotoad. He is almighty and ever knowing. He knows what you had for breakfast. And he's mad that you didn't give him any. Hopefully it gets Acrum Dagsson. Okay, I can get behind that. We got a couple little busted commander action. We're playing Gitrog over here. Opening hand, we've got Golgari Guildgate, Rot Farm, Sylvan Library. A little slow start, but we have an Enchantress and some protection for Gitrog. Yeah, we can get behind that. Yeah, we're playing Gitrog Monster. Gitrog has Death Touch. At the beginning of our upkeep, we're going to sack a land, or we have to sack Gitrog. And then whenever a land's put in the graveyard, we get to draw a card. So let's go and get down Golgari Guildgate and then pass the turn. We're playing against Acrum Dagsson. So once he gets Acrum down, he can sacrifice a artifact creature, and then he may search his library for any artifact. Acrum's pretty crazy commander to build. I have an Acrum Bomb Squad deck that I really enjoy playing. Now that we get into Overgrown Tomb, I'm actually going to get down Sylvan Library because Acrum goes off pretty quick, so I'm going to be really aggressive with the Sylvan Library. So let's go and shock in this Overgrown Tomb, get down Sylvan Library, then pass the turn. Also, on a side note, guys, if you want your very own swamps, forests, and utility lands to eat, head over to MTGOTraders.com. That's where Gitrog hand selects all of his lands to eat. I would start shopping at the Onslaught basics. They have some really nice, good-looking basics to eat if you want to check those out. Alright, so we're going to draw two cards. Yes. Oracle and Grim Contest. Let's actually put Grim Contest back. And then we'll keep Oracle on top. Okay. Now we're looking at 1-2. We can get down the Enchantress. So we're looking at 1-2, and then we'll get down Golgari Rot Farm, bounce it back well 3. We'll still have to, yeah. And then we can play Swiftfoot Boots next turn. So let's get down the Enchantress. That way, if we have any other like utility enchantments that we get into, we'll at least get some card draw off that. And then we'll get down Golgari Rot Farm. Let's bounce the Overgrown Tomb back to our hand, and then pass the turn. But yeah, this is Gitrog Enchantress. A lot of fun. It is so Gitrog eats all of the lands every turn, and when I built it, I was just kind of like, well, you know what happens if you eat a bunch of swamps and forests? You know, it can't have the best. It's not the best for your health, and so yeah, I just like to imagine him eating all these forests, and it gives him all these crazy enchantments. So, but it's a lot of fun because I did get in like on all these like cheap little penny. They're all like draft enchantments, but they're actually pretty good when you get them all going. But I sprung and got the foil version of them. I don't have the foil animation on because it kind of makes Magic Online act a little funny. We're going to use Sylvan Library's ability, Green Sun Zenith, and Grim Contest. Let's put Grim Contest back on top. Yeah, we're not really wanting to get on that, and we can shuffle away the Green Sun Zenith. I'm actually going to pay 4 life to keep the forest. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. Grim Contest is on top. We have our Enchantress piece right here. Let's get down the forest. And then next turn we can shock an Overgrown Tomb or play Thespian Stage. We could even Thespian Stage on his Ancient Tomb if we get into a little bit of a pickle. But yeah, let's go and get on Swiftfoot Boots. Well, do we want to Oracle? No, I want to get Boots down. Yeah, and then we'll pass the turn. But yeah, so once we get Gitrog up and running, and we have an Enchantress piece out there, man, you're looking at about 2 to 4 card draws per turn. It's pretty silly. And if our opponent's going Acrum Mirror, I like that a lot. It's pretty cool. So he can get down Acrum Dagsson. He does have Manamo. So he gets down Acrum, and he'll have enough mana to put on Swiftfoot Boots, and he'll be able to tap and activate it. So hopefully it's not something super busted that he's going to be doing. Hopefully maybe this is more of a Mirror Tribal deck. Mirror Tribal build. Alright, so swinging in for 3 right now. Drops down to 25. So he sacks the Mirror Sire. He's going to get a 1/1 Mirror after that, the Death trigger. And let's see what he's searching up. Hopefully, we got a nice little fun build of Acrum over here. Nothing too busted, only fair magic. Spine of Ish. Okay. Goes after the Rot Farm. Alright, man. We'll go and use Sylvan Library. Vampiric Link. Let's go. Let's put this back on top. And then we'll put... Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll put Vampiric Link back on top. So let's get the forest down. And we can Green Sun Zenith for a 2 converted mana cost. Let's go and do that. Let's get into... Since we have Swiftfoot Boots, let's get into Herald of the Pantheon. That way, our enchantments cost 1 less, and if we can't get Gitrog down, we can start putting some enchantments on Herald of the Pantheon. Make our own little mini Gitrog over there. But since he has Spine out already, I think that's about the only enter the battlefield, destroy target permanent artifact there is. I may be missing one, but don't hold me to it. But I played Acrum, and I know I only have Spine in there, I think, as far as... I know there's a Contagion class. He could probably get into that. Alright, so he's... always, when I play Acrum, you know, he's got that little artifact stick right there. I always like to imagine him just smashing a mirror on top of the head and just like poof, turning it into something. That's his Planeswalker power. Alright, it gets into Mirror Turbine. Okay. Alright, we're not dead. We're not dead yet. We got a little bit of an uphill battle though. And we did shuffle our library of Green Sun Zenith, so we'll be seeing some new cards beside Grim Contest with Sylvan Library. Alright, he's going back for round 2 with that Acrum Dagsson. Smashing those mirrors again. Now, as far as enchantments go, this is going to cost 4. Creatures you control have hexproof. So we can get down Asceticism. And we get into some sapling tokens with Fist of Ironwood, Dying Wish. Yeah, we're not done yet. A little bit of an out. Okay, so he gets into some Thran Dynamo. Maybe this is more of a mirror build. If he's going like mana rocks instead of busted stuff. I think Acrum gets a... Uh-oh. We got a Pithing Needle. I wonder what that would name. Yeah, that's a curious choice, because everything else is just cast. So I wonder what he's going to name it that. Swiftfoot Boots. Okay, there you go, man. But we have Asceticism, so we can give them hexproof, so not too worried about that one. Ooh, is that Thespian Stage, and did we just draw Dark Depths right there? Is that... We're going to choose okay. Yes, we would love to use Sylvan Library's ability. Forest and Eidolon of Blossoms. Okay. So Eidolon's going to cost 1 less. He's got 2 cards in hand. He can tutor up stuff. Yeah, definitely want to keep. And we can put the forest on top. Okay, so let's go. Eidolon of Blossoms is going to cost 1 less. And then we can play Dark Depths. Yeah. So let's get down Eidolon of Blossoms. So we're going to gain a life, draw a card off the Enchantress, which will draw that forest. Get into some Eidolon action. Draw another card. Let's play, yeah, let's go and get down Dark Depths. He's got 2 cards in hand. You know, he probably would have played a land destruction by now, so we'll go and get down, yeah, let's get down Dark Depths. And then, yeah, I don't want to run into any mirrors. Okay, hopefully we'll be able to survive next turn. So as far as, what do we want to chunk in the graveyard? I may go and chunk this, because if we're going to be Thespian Staging next turn, let's go ahead and chunk the Cultivate. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay, so as far as options for next turn, unfortunately the Gitrog game plan kind of got squished a little bit. So we do have Thespian Stage with Dark Depths making a 2020 Merit Lage token. And then we can put a Fist of Ironwoods on Merit Lage. I like that. If we can survive this turn. I would love to. Yeah, we can get Dying Wish on there. So yeah, if we get down Merit Lage, we're looking putting down Thespian Stage, making a copy of it. Our champs will call him one less, so we can still get down Dying Wish on Merit Lage. I like that. He doesn't have any flying creatures, so if he does follow up with a flying creature, we can get into some Fist of Ironwood. It'll give Merit Lage trample. But he's tapping for a lot of mana. Let's see what he's getting into. Unwinding Clock. Untap all artifacts you control under each player's untap step. Okay. Once again, hopefully if we get through this turn, artifacts you control have indestructible. Okay. Well, he paid full retail price for that bad boy. Alright, so swinging in for 2 right now. Yeah, we'll go and take it. Drops down to 20. Okay. Vampiric Tutor. Yeah, we're going to use Sylvan Library's ability. Grapple with the pass. We'll go ahead, and since we're at 20, and we get into weird spots where if he gets into like some mirror something tribal, I don't know. So we're actually going ahead and put this on top. Put grapple and pass on top. Okay. So let's get down Thespian Stage. Let's make a copy of Dark Depths. We're going to keep this Dark Depths right here. So we're going to get a 2020 Merit Lage token. And for Dying Wish, in case he gets into any type of destruction, let's go ahead and put a Dying Wish on Merit Lage. So we're going to draw a card. Okay. And we're going to hold off right now. We could swing into, well, they just have indestructible, so we have no reason to swing in right now. Okay. So we have a 2020 Merit Lage with Dying Wish on there. He's going to be able to activate Acrum. Let's discard, what do we want to chunk? Let's chunk, well no, you kind of want to, at this point in the game, since we have like a really nice enchantment engine going, you definitely want to hold on to your cheap enchantments like Force Adaptation and Fist of Ironwood. So actually we may go ahead and I want to hold on to Vampiric Tutor, so we'll chunk Grapple with the Past. It's a Mirror Turbine. he's not sure, our opponent's not sure if he has something for that. We'll have to see, man. Good luck, man. Okay, so he's going to sack the mirror, see if he can't come up with something for it. Now, we don't have a sack. I'm pretty sure we don't have a sack outlet in this deck. So with Dying Wish, enchant creature you control, whenever an enchanted creature dies, target player loses X life and you gain X life, where X is its power. So if we can get it up to, like, well, we can swing in for 20, and that'll drop him down to 14. He has no flying. Right now, I would assume he's searching up for a flying type artifact if he has any in there. And then, since his artifacts have indestructible from Darksteel Forge, what we can do is, once we put down Fist of Ironwood, mainly we'll get those 2 1/1 green sapling tokens, but it'll give it trample. So our Merit Lage token will have trample, so it'll get around that indestructible clause. But as far as, let me see if I can't pull up my deck list and see if we don't have a sack outlet somewhere in here. Because next turn we're swinging in for 20, dropping down to 14. He's going to get, yeah, it's just granting and trample right there. Looking for my Gitrog deck. So, I keep all of my deck list online, and man, it's always, like, I'm always try and search it up, but somehow always, seems like a pain in the butt to pull it up on an iPad. Alright, so we're getting into some Transmute Artifact. Okay. Now let's see if we have a sack outlet. I'm thinking we do somewhere. As far as creatures, Groundskeeper. Sack a land. Okay, so he did get into flying with Junk Diver. I like that card. I don't know. It just looks really simple. Like it's just a bird. There's nothing, not a whole lot going on. It is a diver. I don't know. I like simple magic art sometimes. It just looks really nice. Oh, we do have Beast Within. Destroy target permanent. Oh no, but it's Merit Lage is indestructible. Okay, so we can't get into Beast Within. Since it is, we can look at us. We're trying to figure out if we can Beast Within our Merit Lage token. But we'll be able to get by that junk bird with flying. Yeah, I'm mulling over this deck list. Now, a utility land that we can get into would be Rogue's Passage to make it unblockable. But since we have wait, he just got something that made everything artifacts. All permanent. Oh, get down the yeah, that bad boy over there. That's one of my favorite things on Magic Online is when something changes everything. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Let's double check. Okay, so all cards, all permanents, artifacts, and there. Players must mana or any mana of any color. Okay, let's get shiny metal Gitrog going up. So we got the Sylvan Library, and our opponent is help. Ooh, but Merit Lage is indestructible. Destroy artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. Okay, so he's going to. What we can do during our upkeep is Vampiric Tutor for something. Oh, duh, I forgot. He's pulling up our lands. I should have Vampiric Tutored right there. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot that the I knew all of our creatures and enchantments were artifacts. I forgot about that. But okay, so we're gonna be able to swing. Yeah, let's get into Forest. Let's swing in for 20, but it's not gonna have trample. Let's get down the Force Adaptation. And he's going to have that disc right there, so he's always going to be able to just keep blowing everything up with the disc right there. But yeah, that the disc right there, that's pretty nasty, man. Yeah, and unfortunately with the Junk Diver, now that it doesn't have trample, it has indestructible. So we can get down Overgrown Tomb next turn. Yeah, I don't know what we can get into to get this going. So he's going to sack the mirror. We can definitely get down Overgrown Tomb. We'll be able to do Vampiric Tutor. And with the Darksteel Forge out, yeah, there's nothing really can do as far as getting rid of all the enchantments. He's going to be able to gain control of Merit Lage. Alright, man. Alright, so now our opponent has our Merit Lage token. Put a little lightning grease on there. Now, nice, man. Nice play, dude. Nice play, man. Alright, so he's swinging for lethal. Good job on our opponent, man. That was a nice little close it out right there. We could have Vampiric Tutored, but I don't know what we could have gotten into. Honestly, with the Darksteel Forge out there. But that was a nice little play by our opponent. You know, Darksteel Forge is just crazy in a Acrum deck. It is. But yeah, alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks guys.